Dropped like 35 pounds, 37 pounds since I fought Igor, and trained for this fight. And whoever fights me, I don't care who it is, from now on, they're gonna have a hell of a fight in their hands. Unless you get lucky and knock me out when I'm going to take your ass down, you're gonna be in trouble.
Well, I've had a bit more time to train and learn a bit more ground, and I want to get a win under my belt. hasn't been a good start. So.
It's a classic matchup, striker versus wrestler, same as Igor. But this wrestler's a lot faster, a lot more powerful than he was for Igor. And I'm very determined. I want this win.
Yeah, I really don't think he's going to win. I really don't think. I think I've just learned too much, and I'm a lot faster than he is.
Some people say this fight will be easy for Mark Hunt. Well, the only way to be easy if he gets lucky and catch me with a knee or a good punch when I'm coming in to grab him. Other than that, I don't see him winning.
If I get lucky, well, we'll see. I'm feeling pretty lucky this time. Really lucky.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He's gonna kill me to stop me this time. I'm not giving up.
All right, boss, it is the classic confrontation, wrestler versus striker, Dan Bobish against Mark Hunt. What is the root and report as these two hook 'em up?
It's a difficult one, okay? Mark Hunt, the root and report, very good striker. His head is made out of concrete and is very strong. Now, Bobish, of course, he's very strong, very good wrestler, and he's well-versed at submissions, normal submissions, key lock, all these kind of submissions. In my book, I think Bobish has to take this fight to the ground in order to win the fight. But the last time I saw Mark Hunt fight, I was really impressed with him. I mean, his ground skills. And now, because that fight is 4 months ago, 5 months ago, you better believe that he improved dramatically in his ground skills. Bobish, once he's got the side mount with his weight and his power, he could pull it off. I really don't know what's going to happen.
Bobish has lost 35 pounds since the loss to Octane. He says he's a lot quicker, and he guarantees victory tonight. Our next matchup here at Pride 28 High Octane from the Saitama Super Arena in Japan features from the USA, Dan the Bull Bobish, a guy who's competed in Universal Valley Judo Fighting, UFC, and King of the Cage events. In fact, former KOTC Super Heavyweight Champion, boss. A guy that you know very well, Dan Severn, introduced him to mixed martial arts, and, well, he's been in Pride Fighting Championships on 2 different occasions looking for his first win. The last time we saw him was at Pride 27 in February this year. He was TKO'd by Igor Vovchanchyn. Now he's newly slimmed down, 35 pounds lighter. And speaking of Vovchanchyn, you can see him in action on November 19th when we present Bushido 5 on pay-per-view, 6 o'clock Pacific. Don't miss the excitement of Pride Bushido, including the debut of Crossley Gracie, Charles Crazy Horse Bennett, and the return of the always exciting Mauricio Shogun Hua, as well as Carlos Newton. Bushido 5, November 19th on pay-per-view.
And here we see Dan Bobish. Behind him is Eddie DeLuca. He's in his corner. We saw him also in the corner of Heath Herring. Fight to live is what his t-shirt says. The chance for Bobish for this fight is take it to the ground and pound. Do not stand with Mark Hunt.
Bobish attended Mount Union College in Ohio, where he won the 1992 NCAA National Wrestling Championship, a 3-time All-American wrestler. So definitely that his modus operandi. He wants to take this to the ground. But he's not afraid to stand with Mark Hunt, and that is very interesting because Mark Hunt, of course, with his K1 background, is a knockout specialist, but Bobish not intimidated at all to face Mark Hunt.
これより第6試合を行います。青コーナー186センチ152キロダン・ボビッシュ。
Bobish is 34, 6'1", 335 pounds, 0-2 in Pride Fighting Championship.
178センチ125キロ。
Hunt is 30, 5'10", 275 pounds, 0-1 in pride.
両選手の体重差がヘビー級規定による 15kg 以上ありますが、体重の軽いマーク・ハント選手が4点ポジションでの膝蹴りを
All right, boss.
認めたため、
Hunt has said that Bobish is the heaviest fighter he has ever faced in any competition. Bobish has dropped 35 pounds. Here is the stare down. Both of them looking for their first win in pride. And Bobish has stated that the only way Hunt is going to knock him out is if he gets lucky. And Hunt has stated that he is feeling lucky tonight.
Let's see if Dan Bobish can get the takedown. He's just rushing it in, which is not a very smart thing to do. The clinch actually will favor Bobish. Look at this power. And Mark Hunt, the way he gets up. Yeah, he got him already.
Fans enjoying this already. And that weight loss seems to have already helped Bobish. He seems a little more limber. But there's another nice knee by Hunt, and showing off the Thai skills already. And let's not forget, he was a World Grand Prix champion in that other organization in 2001, and we see blood already, boss.
Yes, Bobish is cut.
Here we go. The health of the fighter always
Let me see.
the utmost importance.
If this is going to be stopped by that knee, it's a Mirko, Krokop, and Fujita all over again. That was exactly the same thing that happened here at the Pride Fighting Championships. Shot in with the knee and the fight was over. The thing is, with a cut like this, if it goes to the ground and you start rubbing on it, then it can become a huge cut. And of course, if you're going to get hit a second time,
All right.
it's going to be cut. But hey, the fans are going crazy.
To resume, and away we go. They touch gloves. And Bobish and Hunt.
Whoa.
Hunt lands the right. And again goes in. Nice takedown by Bobish. Side control. And the wrestler Bobish knows what to do in this position. He'll look for the mount. He has 335 pounds now on top of Mark Hunt. Again, boss, he states that he is comfortable with submissions. We did not see that against Octane. Well, let's see what he's able to do here against Hunt.
Yep, they're going to restart it in the center of the ring. You gotta love this rule. That's a rule that I really like here at the Pride Fighting Championships. And also the soccer kicks to the head, of course.
Yeah, and Bobish was quoted as saying, I don't see me losing if I get him down. Well, he has him inside control right now. Let's see if he's able to capitalize.
Yeah, with his weight and his knees and everything, his balance, he could pull it off.
There's some strikes delivered by Bobish. Of course, the
for
ground
an
game
armbar
is
here.
the obvious weakness of Hunt, as he now is going to give Bobish his back, but he surprised everyone with his takedown and submission defense and his submission loss to Yoshida. Let's see if he picked anything up since then.
I think he has to stop the fight or with a gut or with a submission. I don't think that you can knock out Mark Hunt.
No, I mean, Mirko Krokop found that out in the other organization, landing left kick after left kick. Hunt has probably the hardest head in MMA. It's almost impossible to knock him out. There's a nice knee from side.
And then he should do more. To the body, to the head. Even to the legs. You see now, knees like that can knock you out. Look at
But
the
again, we're
tree
talking
trunks.
about Mark Hunt.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the... Oh!
Bobish looking impressive, however.
Yeah, Mark Hunt start bleeding now too. He is cut. He should really aim his knees because they don't have effect now.
And Bobish needs to defend himself intelligently here. 7 minutes, 25 seconds left in round one. But Bobish really looking good here, focused
He should
and
bring
attacking.
Knees to the body should also be an
Well, the
attack mode
head,
here.
it seems to be doing its thing right now, because if you control the head, damage the head, you definitely control the body.
That's absolutely right, you know, but if you constantly keep going to the head, it's easy to defend. When you start throwing knees to the body, he has to defend the knees to the body and then go for the head.
Correct. And now he looks like he wants to go for the back. He has him along the ropes, so boss. What? There's a hammer strike. Now Hunt
Now
here.
a knee in the face.
Hunt has to do something here, boss.
Hunt has to get up. He has to get up. They're going to restart it in the center of the ring if it keeps going like this. because they're very close to the ropes. You see those knees have no impact. He has to make sure that he's got a clean hit. That was a good one.
Yeah, but you really have to applaud Bobish for losing the 37 pounds. I mean, this guy looks like a rejuvenated, refocused fighter. And I mean, everyone knows how hard it is to lose weight, boss. And let's applaud the efforts of Dan Bobish. Losing the weight, he looks like a totally different fighter of what we've seen so far in Pride.
Yep, we talked about it before. Stamina is one of the main things that you need in mixed martial arts, in every martial art, but especially here, because people don't realize how difficult it is. Once you're on the ground, you're pulling and pulling and pulling, and then once you get back on your feet, you have to start punching again.
But unleashing all those knee attacks, is it going to be, for a fighter the size of Bobish, is that going to be expending the... Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Looked like he was going for a key lock. Is it going to be expending the energy that may cost him down the line if he's unable to finish Hunt, or is this exactly what Bobish needs to be doing?
No, you're exactly right. What he needs to do is really make sure that every knee and every punch that he throws is going to be a hit, a direct hit. Don't just knee on the defense because, you said it before, he's going to run out of gas. We're talking about a 10-minute round and 2 5-minute other rounds, 2 and 3. So,
and he's not like, we've stated in the past, he's not like a Shogun Hua, you know what I mean? Like, he's 335 pounds.
But he's looking really
He's
good
looking
right
really
now.
good. Fighting out of the DeLuca Combat Academy.
He should try to go for the mount position. That's what I think. Cross-face him, go for the mount position, and then uses all his weight and rain down his punches. Ooh,
now
neck crank
he's
here.
got a cross-face on Hunt.
He's got a neck crank. That is a very good neck crank, actually.
Yes, and now the hammer strike, and Hunt unable to do anything thus far. We are nearing the halfway point of round number 1, and Mark Hunt just looks like he is frustrated, looks like he's just unable to do anything right now. Bobish is all over him. It's his fight. Pressing the action, punching, striking at will, boss.
Yep, the nice uppercuts underneath the armpit.
Now looks like he could get a guillotine position with that knee strike. Now Hunt with a single leg.
No, but too much wrestling experience here from Bobish.
And let's face it, he's taking on a 3-time All-American wrestler, a guy who won a national wrestling championship back in '92.
Look at Bobish's stamina, very good. What a
marked
difference.
improvement from his last fight against Igor Vovchanchin in February of this year at Pride 27, where stamina cost him that fight, perhaps, when he was TKO'd against Ice Cold.
See, now he went for the body first, and then for the head. The referee is constantly warning him. He says, you're hitting the back of the head.
Now Hunt is on his feet, and obviously the fans here in Japan are big supporters of Mark Hunt.
Yeah, now it's going to be difficult and dangerous, but both of them are showing fatigue now. See who can pull this up.
Hunt doesn't look like he's in the shape that he was against Yoshida, boss.
Yep, you're right. You're right, but you know what it is. You're defending those blows.
Exactly. I mean, he has been taking more punishment than he did against Yoshida.
Oh.
Hunt is able to defend that, and now Bobish looks like he's hurt. Bobish looks like he's hurt.
Whoa! Hey!
Oh my goodness, Bobish is hurt. I can't believe this. Unbelievable. What a night it's been. Oh man.
This knockout of Big Dan Bobish was no fluke. Mark Hunt went on to impressive wins over Pride legends Vanderlei Silva and Mirko Krokop.